What's that from?
Lord of the Rings.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You think I would know that?
You would think so.
You would think so.
I'm kind of playing like a riff off of that song.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly. If this is your first live stream, I'm sorry.
About what? You gotta get something off your chest.
You're never gonna get this time back.
That is true.
Hey, welcome.
Dude, this is dusty.
Yeah, I know.
Normally, so the deal is we haven't done a live stream since the summit, and all the microphones were back over at my house. So I came over, thought I was prepared, started unpacking, totally unprepared. Had to walk over to my house, get the microphones, bring them back, set up the microphones, realize I don't have the cables. They're in my suitcase because I still haven't unpacked my suitcase.
Really?
The suitcase with like all this stuff in it that like we didn't like. I don't need. It's just
I've already unpacked my suitcase, then repacked the suitcase, then went somewhere else, and then unpacked that suitcase.
Well, look at you. You're a little more productive than I am.
I'm working on these benches.
Oh yeah, let's show them.
They suck, man. Well, they don't suck.
Oh, right here. Yoink.
Move out of the way.
Look at how long that thing is.
They're so big.
Oof.
They're going to look good, but I don't ever want to do anything over 12 feet long again. That's what she said. What are you guys doing?
That's gigantic. Boards. So we're talking about.
So the way that it's okay, those back tired if you can't. You have questions, you can answer. You over there. We'll answer them. And
yeah. Tim said I always like. You're right.
To Hill Hall. Those benches. They come apart. That one comes apart into two pieces. One 16-footer and one 7-footer. And then there's another one behind Craig that is 16 feet long. So we're going to, I think we can move them at 16 feet. My friend has a 20-foot trailer, so we're borrowing that.
Oh, you told me you were going to tow them on bicycles. Not doing that?
No, I decided we ran out of time.
Okay. That's been a cool part of the video.
We were going to put them on piano dollies, tie a rope around them, and then hook one end to Craig's bike and make him just bike the 18 miles to Corvallis.
Yeah.
But I decided not to.
What a nice guy.
I need something to drink.
Yeah, I was like, how late were you out here in the shop? So I was like, it was like 9:30 at night. I look over the fence and the lights are on. And I was like, dude, you still working? You need help?
I was out here till 11. It doesn't look like I got that much done.
And then what time were you out here this morning?
7. Well, I had to run to Home Depot this morning and get more screws. There's a lot of screws in this project. You're not going to see them, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about it. Basically, I made plywood boxes, right? Like you would normal cabinet boxes. And then I skinned the whole thing in white oak. And I was thinking about gluing the white oak onto the boxes. And then I was like, that's going to be a real pain to get everything clamped just right. So I just screwed all of the skins on through the inside, which I think will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Hey, Mike is in Ireland right now. You in Dublin?
It's sunny over there.
Is that Dublin? Is Ireland Dublin? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, I'm going to be over there next week.
There you go.
What's the weather like? Is it nice?
Can do a little maker meetup.
Did you leave any Guinness for me?
Oh, Mike, did you drink all the Guinness?
Be honest.
You might have. Okay, here's the question from Ogle. Ogle's was.
Oh, hold on. I got to answer this.
This is actually a very important phone call. Is this Lee at the Hardwood Center? Okay. We're going to find out if we get our wood for the second part of this project.
Hey, Jason. Lee.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey. Going pretty good. So As soon as they have to move their dust collector because they're going to have to move the straight line rip saw.
Because they're so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing. They're in the process of doing, but they had a package they had to finish first because it was on a deadline as well.
Okay.
So they're scrambling over there.
So you think they'll have it done today?
I'm hoping. I mean, worst case scenario, we're gonna have to cut a foot off each one of those boards.
Okay. Well, I'll have to rethink things if that's the case because I need them that long.
You need them 15?
Well, yeah, because they're going to be glued together and then miter wrapped for these like waterfall tables. So
Yeah, I thought you needed 13 foot. 13 or 14.
I mean, I can do the math and tell you exactly how much if that would be helpful.
That would be very helpful.
Okay. Give me half an hour and I'll shoot those numbers back to you if that works. Or you need them right now?
I kind of need them right now.
Okay, hold on.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the.
Let me see here.
This is how things go here.
Hold on, I got to get my computer.
Anyway, hey, while Jason's doing that, let me show you guys a little preview of my build that I'm going to be doing next week. Okay. Actually, first of all, a lot of you asked about if you did attend the summit. We said you get a $35 gift card to Bits and Bits. I talked to them this morning, and it's still on the way. He said sorry about that. He's just a little behind schedule. Those are still coming. So check your inbox. If you were a summit attendee, $35 gift card coming to you from Bits and Bits. I'll let you know when they actually come out, just so you can actually check your inbox. But how are we doing? Are we still on?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Is the internet still working? We're still working. Thumbs up? Thumbs down? Okay, sounds great. Okay, Ken freaked me out. He said the internet was freezing. Okay, here we go. So next week, I'm going to tackle my first client project, and it's going to be a little built-in breakfast nook for my friend's kitchen. It's going to look something like this. So as you can see, there's vertical grain here. So that presents a whole nother thing. And the dimensions are off. Like they just had AI do this. So obviously this is the short edge. This is going to be the long edge right here. 93 inches. So it's like almost 8 feet. And then this is 5 something. But since it's vertical grain, that throws a whole entire wrench in the system that I can't do plywood sheets this way. Like I could have done a whole entire straight plywood sheet this way and this way. So now I have to get sheets and go vertical, which means they're gonna have to have seams. So I have to make the seams look nice. So that presents a whole nother challenge. And that will be my build for the next couple of weeks while Jason's in Ireland.
Done by Friday, so no big deal.
What do you think? Can we do it?
All right, thanks, man.
Because I'm going to be hopping on here and asking your help.
Okay, so here's the story behind that. Along with these benches, we have to do these 2 bar height tables. They're not very deep. They're like 20 inches deep. They wanted them out of really thick, like chunky oak. So I ordered 8-quarter white oak. And in order, they're going to be like waterfalled on both sides. One side's going to be against the wall, so I don't have to worry about the grain match on that side. But one side's going to be visible, and I wanted it to be a nice grain match waterfall. So I ordered this 8-quarter white oak, and it showed up on the truck. They're 15 feet long boards, 8-quarter white oak. Like some of them are like 12 inches wide, so they're beefy. They weren't straight lined on either side, and they weren't milled very well. There's no way I can wrestle 8-quarter 15-foot boards across my joiner. It just wouldn't work out very good. So I sent them back, and they're going to straight line both sides and then mill them to get rid of all the checking and everything. The problem is they're so long that the mill that normally does that doesn't have the in-feed, out-feed for 15 feet either. So they were going to have to move their whole dust collector out of the way so that, anyways, this is a big thing. So he needed to know exactly how long the boards are going to need to be so they could cut some of the 15 feet off.
Do they need help moving the dust collector? Because we're
pretty good at that. We could bring a ladder and move that thing right out of the way.
Somebody, I saw that thing you posted the other day about somebody trying to lift a roof up on their shed. And Bourbon Moth,
I reposted it.
That was awesome. I wonder how that worked out. Haven't heard from them.
Well, I did put a disclaimer in the video, so if they hurt themselves, it's not
cannot be credited to you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we were on the verge of a question here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the product you used to adhere the stone together a few months back, activated by water?
It is a glue for stones that's activated by water. Hold on, I'll find it. Masonry water activated glue. I'll know it when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in a squeeze bottle. I never bought that product. That's why I'm drawing a blank. The stone guys that we worked with brought that. I think it's this stuff. High strength liquid, maybe. Hold on.
Hold, please.
We
could do some digging.
I'll try and find it.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I'll text the guy.
Text the guy.
What's his name? Carl. Hey, what's the name of
back to this
glue?
I think you guys are right. I'm going to make the seams look intentional, like they're supposed to be there, like that was part of the design on purpose. And then the top is going to be riffs on grade A1 steak sauce, white oak veneered ply. But then the bottom here, they also want these drawers to be in inset drawers. And how to make inset drawers out of plywood without them making it look terrible it's hard. So I'm actually going to basically make a face kind of like Jason's doing with this bench, but it'll be up and down. And then I'll do inset drawers that way. It's going to be a whole ordeal. And then try to make the top and the bottom look.
Who did this rendering?
They did.
They did?
I think
just a picture?
No, actually what it was is it was a picture they found online that they really liked.
I was gonna say that's a pretty good rendering.
Yeah.
They want it to come out like up on the sides like that too?
Yeah, they do.
That's cool looking.
Yeah, it is cool looking. And I like the overhang on the bench.
Are you gonna do plywood for the seat?
I'm gonna do plywood for the seat, but then face it with real white oak.
Nice.
Like probably, I don't know, inch and a half. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. And I'll have to face this and the top and the side, scribe it to the wall. So it'll be a challenge for me for sure.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Redoing a kitchen is Tim. What do you recommend? Tim. What do you recommend as the perfect width for face frame styles and rails and door/drawer styles and rails?
So I've changed over the years. I used to do 2 1/4 inches on everything, and it would overhang my carcass. And then it was always kind of a pain because then, depending on what hinges you're using, you got to put some backer in there to bring it flush to the face frame. Then I went and built the kitchen cabinets at my buddy Josh Norco's shop in Sisters, and he showed me how he builds everything. And I've started doing it that way, which is doing 1.5 inch styles, face frames. And the reason is you build all your individual carcasses, and then when you put them together, 3/4 inch plywood, 3/4 inch plywood put together is 1.5 inches. So if you do it right and you take your time, your face frame is perfectly flush inside every single one of your cabinet doors, which means installing hinges is really easy. Installing drawer slides is really easy. So that's what I've done.
Now, say this is an existing cabinet, because he also has follow-up questions. So what's the best way to remove existing face frames? So I'm assuming the cabinet boxes are going to stay. What would you do? Would you do the same? Would you do something different?
If the cabinet boxes are going to stay there, then you can pretty much do whatever you want, because you're not going to be able to land unless you pull off the face frame and it's 1.5 inches. If it's a uniform thing, I would just go with that.
There you go.
The best way to remove the face frame is a pry bar and a hammer and just whack it a bunch.
But be careful not to damage the boxes.
Yeah,
if
try
you're,
not to damage the boxes. Usually what I would do is, I'm guessing you're going to remove the countertop. Just going to assume the countertop's getting replaced. If the countertop's getting replaced, start from the top along that seam, because that's going to be covered up by the countertop. If the countertop's not getting replaced, then still start from the top inside the cabinet up right underneath the countertop, because that's the least likely to be seen area. And then if you can get that loose, normally you can just pull the whole thing off.
Cool. And then, so I'm assuming you're doing shaker style, because he asked what the best width for rails and
I personally like to
drawer faces.
Keep everything uniform. So if I'm doing 1.5 inch face frame, I'll do 1.5 inch frames. You don't have to. You can beef up your frames. It will look fine. But like on this Seahawks thing, I did 1.5 inch face frames. I did 1.5 inch frames. It just looks nice and uniform.
It does look nice.
But you can do thicker frames too. You can do whatever you want.
It's kind of a personal preference thing, eh?
Personal preference.
A PP.
A real popular thing now is to do shaker style cabinet doors and then solid faced drawers. Kind of a little like combination.
Oh.
Solid face drawer faces are awesome because you just cut them to size.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Ken would like to know if there's any updates on the landscaping in the garden area. He would love to see some more pics.
Oh, we can do a little update for you. We'll do a little behind the scenes after this is over. Yeah, we planted some stuff. Pavers are all done. We haven't planted the actual garden, like the veggies yet, but we planted a bunch of flowers. We'll show you.
And there is going to be some sort of a video coming out at some point this year about that process.
At some point, because we promised the paver people that we would, hence the big discount that they gave us on pavers. So we kind of need to.
Yeah, got to fulfill those.
Fulfill the
deliverables.
promise.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, Ken, I think you missed the summit, but Jason and Craig had a great announcement for next year. Oh, what is the announcement for next year? Jason's having a baby.
I'm having a baby.
Called
Super Wet Adhesive is what he called it.
There we go. Super Wet.
Wet Adhesive.
That's the glue question for the stone.
But if you look up Super Wet Adhesive, you get like a million things.
Well, maybe it's not on Amazon.
For stone.
Maybe it's called Super Wet, maybe. Super Wet Adhesive. Yeah, the name is Super Wet.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
This is the stuff. Looks like that.
Yeah. So what you do is you get the stones wet first, then you put that on, then you stick them together, and then the water activates it.
That's some expensive glue.
But a little goes a long ways. When you see
$4 a tube.
See how much they put between a stone, it's not very much.
It goes a long
also it's like a polyurethane glue in the way that it expands.
Kind of expands.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, if you did miss the announcement at the summit, well,
we're switching our channel to a golf only channel.
Yeah, it's crazy. We put a lot of thought into it, mainly when we were on the golf course.
But we just feel like golf content is the future.
Now that we got the shop all done,
the big announcement was we're going to do it in Portland next year. And there's going to be a special optional meetup in my shop on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So you should come.
Yeah.
And
it might be relatively done by then too. Like cabinets.
That's good motivation.
Yeah.
To get
the shop. Maybe the golf simulator might not be done, but the shop will be mostly done.
I think we don't have a firm date, but I think we're going to do it middle to end of June.
A little bit later in the year.
Because weather-wise, that's the nicest time in Oregon. It would be a little bit later than normal.
Depends on the year.
So, but dates are heavily determined by like we got to find like a space and all that stuff, and that kind of influences it. So we don't know for sure yet.
There used to be an old saying around these parts that summer doesn't start till the 4th of July here, but I think that's obsolete now. I feel like summer starts in like April now.
Yeah, thanks to global warming,
Yeah.
summer's here.
Summer's
way
here.
early.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was probably 10 years ago.
It didn't even snow this year.
I know. It was probably 10 years ago that I remember like an extremely wet June. So now that I said that,
20 years ago, well, 19 years ago next Tuesday, it was 95 degrees June 2nd. And how do I know? That was my wedding. And it was hot as balls.
dude, I had the perfect wedding day. It was like 73. It had dumped 15 years ago. It had rained every single day up to our wedding day. And then it was just clear and blue skies. It's
Wow,
perfect. Yeah.
It's meant to be.
It was meant to be. We were meant to be married. Yep. Hey guys, you should be getting the drawers for your bandsaws today. Look like they're out for delivery.
You said
Kevin.
Kevin, I told you like 20 times, just send me a link.
Arigato gozaimasu.
I'm happy to order them from you. If you're watching this, Kevin from Michigan and his beautiful wife, Sheila. Kevin makes these sweet drawers. They look like this. See?
Who've now been ripped off, quite a few times.
I know. I like to say he is the original, the OG. They fit.
Bro.
Sorry. Got a little dusted. That's not Kevin's fault. That's me leaving it open when I'm running the table saw. But they fit in the arm on your table saw, or it's the same dimensions on the bandsaw. So I'm going to put some in the bandsaw. But they're great. This is where I keep all my pencils and Sharpies.
I will say that has single-handedly eliminated how many pencils we have bought. So if you guys are spending a lot of money, like $10 extra on pencils a year,
spend the money on a drawer.
Spend the money on a drawer. You'll save.
Just
think about how many over the course of 10 years. That's $100 you could save. Yeah. Actually, it's just more the convenience factor, and you know where it's at. Yeah. You got to have the golf sim done so Jason can show us how good he is. Jason's so good at golf. He was hitting his driver so good the other day. He told me too good. They went through the fairway.
I went and played at Black Butte. Now the thing at the Black Butte golf course is it's like 3,000 plus feet more than we are here. I think it's like 3,500.
Yeah, it's
we're at like
a club or two.
We're at like 200 feet here.
I only go elevations by clubs.
So you hit the ball a lot farther. And I was hitting the ball so good, but I couldn't figure out the distances. My drives are like beautiful, but they would go too far. And then I'd run through the fairway. And a lot of the course is like curved. So you got to pick a line and you can only go so far. Anyways.
You could have a contest for longest drive and give away more stuff.
Oh yeah. You could do that. Craig is a much, much better golfer than me. I decided the other night, I'm just not a good golfer. And then I decided, you know what? It's okay because it's still fun. And I don't have to be good.
Yeah.
I can be.
You're above average, man. You're a single-digit handicap. Give yourself a little bit of grace here.
I know. I just get frustrated.
I know.
Because I make stupid mistakes.
Well, half of that's course management. So, and decision-making on the course.
Beer.
Like if there's a gap that's like this big in the trees, you're like, I could make that. Or it's a little wide open punch. And then for the next 4 shots, you're in the trees because you try to make that gap. Where if you just punch,
but that's the fun part. It's because sure you only make that 1 out of 10 times, but when you hit it, you're like, I'm invincible.
You would think Jason and I spend a lot more time on the golf course together than we really do, because like we see each other at the tee box and the green.
Yeah, because Craig's in the fairway and I'm like wandering through the woods.
And I'm like, hey, how was your time? And then magically we get at the same score. So that's the frustrating part for me.
This was my problem in Arizona. My golf game is built on the ability to scramble from off the fairway. Okay. And in Oregon, you go off the fairway, you're in the trees, you're in the grass, whatever, you find your ball, you can hit it. And I scramble and I still get a par. In Arizona, you go off the fairway, your ball's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Rattlesnake ate it.
So you got to drop balls. My score suffered because of that. Anyways, enough about golf.
Yep.
Any more woodworking questions?
On this fine Tuesday. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm with you, though. Because of Memorial Day, we didn't start work until Tuesday. It felt like Monday.
Literally in my brain, I was like, yesterday was Monday. Yeah.
The goal for today is get these benches with some finish on them. That's the goal. We're close. One bench is pretty much completely done. Just needs to be a little bit trimmed off and sanded. And then this bench behind me just needs to have the tops cut down to size, affixed. I'm doing this little shadow line. So the top is flush with the bottom. And that seam where the top hits the side panels, you're never going to get that seam perfect. So what I like to do in that situation, I do it in a lot of furniture.
It's kind of like your signature. I like it.
Yeah, I create a purposeful line there by taking a rabbit bit and I add a little back rabbit so that when the top sits on, there's a purposeful gap that's even, it looks nice and clean. You don't have to worry about getting those seams together. We'll do it behind the scenes after this. I'll show you what I'm talking about in that, and then we'll walk outside and show you the
a 2-for-1
garden.
I like it.
A twofer.
You guys are going to get a 2-for this afternoon.
Yeah.
Evening. No, morning? Yeah, I'm way off. When you, I'm not going to Ireland, sorry. When you get back from Ireland, and when we start back in the routine of the summer kickoffs, we are going to start doing patron builds of the week because I have like 6-7 of them. I didn't do that on purpose. Literally have 6 or 7 of them waiting to show you guys. You guys have been working hard on some awesome builds, so we want to start showing those off again. So as soon as the end of June, when Jason's back from Ireland, we're diving right back into that series.
Okay, we get back from Ireland, immediately go up to Seattle for the Seahawks installation. As soon as the Seahawks installation is done, we're going to put it on the calendar. We have to do our next patron build draw.
Booyah. Oh, yeah, we do.
We got to do another one this year.
We got to get the contest. We got to get the submissions open.
So we got to get the submissions. Oh,
well,
yeah,
we should probably get, so okay. We'll get the submissions open by the end of the week.
Craig will get the submissions open. And
How's
then we'll do a draw like middle of July.
Yeah.
Middle to end of July.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I forgot. There's been so many things on the friggin' schedule.
It's crazy. I don't know. I can't even fathom that I'm supposed to get on a plane next Wednesday and fly to Ireland and be gone for basically a month. And I'm supposed to like completely switch gears and work on something else while I'm there. And I don't even know. My head's, I don't know.
Dude, just go to a pub, sit down, take a day, drink, get real hungover, sleep in the next day, start writing with the splitting headache.
Just
you don't get headaches. I get
Ernest
headaches.
Hemingway would do.
That's right. Just don't go into like a spiral depression.
No, I won't.
Okay. So we need you back.
It's going to be great.
Any other questions? We do have to make this one really short because we are cruising. But any last minute questions, anything you're working on that you need some help with? Are you having a midlife crisis that you need solved? Do you need us to tell you to buy a Porsche or not? Probably don't do it, depending on how old you are. Speaking of cars, we're going to do 2 of the week here. Dude, did you see Ferrari's new electric car?
No.
It is the stupidest thing. I thought the Mustang Mach-E was dumb.
This is dumb.
This is dumber. It's a Ferrari and it looks like a Tesla. And the guy that used to design the iPhone designed it, and it's so stupid. Anyway, rant over.
I bought this thing. Christian had one in Germany. It's for filling knots and stuff. It's basically a hot glue gun, but it uses these colored sticks that are harder than normal hot glue.
Plastic sticks.
It worked really well. Originally, I ordered one with a cord. I didn't know they made a battery-powered one. And then they sent me this battery-powered one, but they didn't send me any batteries. And so I wrote them. I was like, hey, this doesn't have batteries. They're like, oh, it'll take any drill battery. And I was like, no, it won't. Won't fit any battery I have. So then they sent me this adapter, and it just takes a DeWalt battery.
DeWalt.
It works pretty darn good though. Heats up fast. The batteries seem to work just fine.
Did you show it off in the video?
Yeah, it's in the video.
All right.
But it's probably gonna be my new not filling method, because the nice thing about it is it dries in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Versus epoxy.
yeah,
I wonder how the longevity is, after
I think it'll be
5
fine.
years of use.
The other
sitting
nice
on.
thing is because it's like rubbery, it's never gonna crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, epoxy won't crack in that small of a space either, but
Yeah.
like a normal wood filler would
Mhm.
crack potentially, shrink.
Ooh,
This
we do
doesn't shrink.
have a question. Ken's getting an air compressor for Father's Day. Anything we should get to go with her?
To go with the air compressor.
It's her. It's a female air compressor.
I would buy her a nice hose reel to mount in your shop, and then hook that into the air compressor, because it makes it so much
Dude,
nicer.
I second that, because trying to wrestle an air compressor hose and trying to always wrap it up, and they just get so tangled.
Get a hose reel. Get at least a 50-footer so you can get anywhere you want. But it's nice because then you can mount it up high in your shop. It just retracts up there when you want it. You can pull it down.
Yep.
We haven't put up the hose reels in the shop or an air compressor
That
yet.
should be one of them.
And
we should do that soon.
Yeah, I know. It needs to happen, because I'm never realized until you don't have it how much I use the blower to blow stuff off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
hose reel.
I get a hose reel.
Nice blower attachment.
Mhm.
Little attachment for your tires. If you
also,
always
it's
get
really
flat tires
easy
like
to
I
do. Get one of those. I don't know what they're called. It's like a moisture sifter thing. It's like the little plastic thing. You hook that into your air compressor, and then you run your line into that. Basically, it just takes the moisture that the air compressor is sucking up, and it gets it out of your line before it goes through your tools.
Yeah, that's nice.
It'll just help make your tools and stuff, like your nailers, last longer, because you're not running a bunch of moisture through there.
When will you have the summit dates confirmed, and let us know? Soon.
Yes, I mean, let's be honest. We're still a year out from that, so.
Well, this is Pam. So.
Oh, well,
She
Pam,
needs to-
you already bought your tickets,
She
so
needs to take. Yeah.
whenever you come.
She literally, as soon as we announced, she's like, I'm buying tickets right now. And I'm like, you don't even know when the thing is. She's like, I don't care. So we might have a resident Pam for a few months, depending on how long she decides. We'll put her to work.
We'll put her to work.
Dude, we'll put her to work.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be so fun.
I don't know.
You know what would happen at the end of it all?
Lost. She'd be wandering around the pasture in her bathrobe. We'd be like, Pam, this way. Just
No, I
joking.
was
We
going to
love
say,
you.
we would be working for her. She would be at the end of the thing. She'd be telling us what to do.
That is
We'd be like,
true.
yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Not sir. Ma'am. Yes. Absolutely, grandma.
We'll let you know as soon as we know,
Yeah.
Pam.
Yeah, we
Just
will.
be patient.
But yeah, let's open the contest up by the end of the week. Got it? Let's do it. Friday. Contest will be open. Get those submissions in. We got to go work, everybody. Thanks for tuning into this very short live stream. We're going to do one next week before you leave, yeah?
Yeah, I leave next Wednesday for Ireland. You guys wish me luck. I got to get a lot done on this book, because this book is supposed to be finished in September, and I still got a long ways to go. So that's the goal, is get over there, get a lot done on this book. I leave on Wednesday. We'll probably do a live stream Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning sounds great.
We got a few things we got to do next week before we leave, but yeah, Monday morning live stream. Then we'll go play golf, and
Bro, I got a build to do.
you don't have to start it on Monday. I thought you were doing it while I was gone.
I was hoping to get a head start because I don't know how I'm going to do it. No, we can go play golf. We should go play golf.
We should go play.
We should play golf as like one last hurrah.
Okay, that's it. We gotta get to work.
Ciao.
Bye.
I love how easy it is to convince you to play golf.
Oh yeah, man. Okay, I gotta call Mark.